This is Dangerous Doug Gilbert here. I mean what I say, and I say what I mean. And you're listening to Live with Wolfie D.
Hey, this is Jimmy Street, host of the Live and in Color with Wolfie D podcast. Hear the life and times of professional wrestler Wolfie D. From his time in the territories with PG-13 to his time in WWE, ECW, WCW, TNA, and more. Nothing is off limits and nothing will be held back. Thanks again for tuning in. Here he is, Wolfie D. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one more time to the Live and in Color with Wolfie D podcast. And yes, that's it. Once again, we are going way back into the archives with the best of Outtakes and Bloopers Volume 3 for our very special and history-breaking 200th episode. We welcome Joe Gomez, Goldy Locks, Randy Hales, Doug Basham, Flash Flanagan, Cowboy Tony Falk, Ryan Von Rockit, Jack Vaughn, the Stro, Randy Hogan, Derrick King, and even more. We also have some of those awesome Jamie Dundee clips as well. We hope you're enjoying them as much as we are making them. Y'all have a good day. Thanks again. We'll see you next time for part 4 on Live and in Color with Wolfie D.
Hilton brings you new ways to stay, with experiences that let you capture the glory days. Introducing the Graduate Hotels. Each inspired by local college towns, these stays are always original and never boring. Get in touch with traditions all across the country and enjoy a stay that's a class above the rest. Book at Graduate Hotels with Hilton Honors Points at Hilton.com. It's a win-win. Hilton, for the stay.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. I don't know if you knew this, but anyone can get the same premium wireless for $15 a month plan that I've been enjoying. It's not just for celebrities. So do like I did and have one of your assistant's assistants switch you to Mint Mobile today. I'm told it's super easy to do at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
Hey folks, to get your official Live and in Color with Wolfie D merchandise, go to ProWrestlingTees.com/Live Wolfie D. Check it out.
If you're listening to Live and in Color with Wolfie D on Apple Podcast and like what you're hearing, go ahead and leave a 5-star rating. And while you're at it, write a review. Tell us what you liked. Tell us what you'd like to hear in the future. It's very important to us and always appreciated. Thanks again.
Is this Wolfie or Jimmy?
Hey, what's up, Joe Gomez?
Both you guys. Oh, I get 2 for the price of 1. What's up, boys?
2 for the price. What's up, man? We got this thing right this time.
It's all good, brother. Listen, it's 75 degrees. Sunny. I'm in.
You're what?
I said it's 75 degrees and it's sunny. I'm in paradise.
Oh man, it's fucking cold here.
Yeah, me too.
Well, listen, get your asses down here. You guys got an open invite. I told you.
Thank you. We'll be there.
All right, so I'm going to just bring us back from break. Me and him have already done the open. I'm going to bring us back from break, and we're just going to go like we ain't done this before.
Thank you. Thank you, Joe.
Right. Oh, come on, bro.
On TNA, he said it. He came out. He was like, so many other things have this and that, but we got a midget beaten off in a trash can. And then she interviews him in a trash can.
Good, it worked. Awesome.
Hey,
what's up?
Hey, where's the other person? They coming?
He's right there. Jimmy Street, say hello.
Hey, what's up, Goldie? How are you?
Hi, you guys. Are we doing audio or video?
We don't do, we do audio here, but you can do whatever you like.
But you guys can see me, right?
Yes, we can. We just don't normally do the video. His phone, and you know how it is. So you can do whatever you like and whatever's comfortable for you. So.
Oh, I wish you would have told me that. I wouldn't have getting ready.
I'm so sorry. Well,
no,
up,
it's okay.
D?
What's that?
Yeah.
What's up, Wolfie D? You know this.
It's just crazy, Goldie. With ours, man, if we do video stuff, it don't get as many downloads. Like, I don't know.
What's up? Good morning. Do you hear these assholes right here in the background? This podcast that you're going to have to download and listen to because apparently it's not video. So everybody needs to school these mother truckers on how long it takes a bitch to get ready in the morning.
Wolfie D.
All right, let's go. Let's rock. You guys stay tuned. I'll make sure that I tag you in all of anything that these guys are doing because they're fantastic. I'm not talking to you, bro. Hold up. They're fantastic, and I can't wait to do this interview and actually be interviewed and not do the interview. Not that I don't love that. Everybody have a great week. Happy holidays. Stay safe and always stay golden. There's my little pitch to you today for social. All right, let's rock.
Teaching us some stuff right there, Wolfie D. Hey, she's teaching you some stuff right there, bro. So not only about that.
Right. And we just did the open and everything. So we're coming back from break, and I'm going to introduce you, and then we'll go from there.
Okay,
first, before we start, we always get someone to do a little radio intro type deal where you say, like, hey, this is Goldy Locks, and you're listening to live. You know what's up.
No, but let me tell me what you want me to say. Like listening to what?
We normally say, hey, this is Goldy Locks, and you're listening to Live and in Color with Wolfie D. That's basically it.
Live and in color.
Wolfie D. Yeah.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, everyone. This is Goldy Locks, and you are listening to Live and in Color with Wolfie D.
That's perfect. Thank you so much.
All right. I'm bringing us back. Here we go.
Hey, are you recording?
We are. Yep. We're good.
Okay. Yep. Just making sure you hit that record button.
She's a pro. I like this. Thank you so much.
Great job that you two have done. Fantastic job.
It's been fun, man. Real fun.
Really great. Please have me on again sometime. It was just a blast.
We'd love to. Yeah.
We'll be no more later. I'm sorry for that. And I'm sorry for you having to get dressed this morning.
Oh, God, no. I look extra good for my work today. So thank you.
There you go.
Okay. All right, Goldie. Thank you.
Wonderful holiday. And thank you. Let me know when this is going to be out or tag me so that I can promote it for you.
Sounds great.
You're awesome. Thank you so much.
You're awesome.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Okay, so when we get started here, I'm going to have you do an intro that says Merry Christmas or whatever you want to say, and we'll do that as the intro for the show. I mean, not the first segment, but like just the intro.
So, not the normal.
We will do a normal one. What I mean is I'm going to use this as our like, hey, this is Wolfie and you're listening to.
I'm just giving a message.
You're just going to give like a, hey, this is Wolfie and you're listening to Live and in Color with Wolfie D, that kind of thing. But instead you'll say something like, give me a gift or whatever. You know what I mean? All right. So whenever you're ready, I'm recording. So.
What's up, guys? It's Wolfie D here, and I just want to wish everybody from Live and in Color with Wolfie D to you and your family. Hold on, that didn't sound like it. Very good. Start over.
Okay.
Right. Wolfie D here, and I just want to wish each and every one of you a very Merry Christmas from Live and in Color and my family to Jimmy across the street and his family. We just wanted to say thank you for listening, and we hope you have a very joyous and happy holidays. Merry Christmas, everyone.
All right. Cool. That'll work. All right. Okay. Now just, we're coming in for a first seg. Now this will be the tag team episode, and we just had Goldy Locks, and it's about to be Christmas. So we can talk a little bit about that, I guess. And then
Christmas will be,
this will be Christmas after this episode. So whatever, like 5 days later or less than a week, 7 days later, whatever.
Okay, because this airs this coming Monday.
Correct. Yeah, this one is this Monday episode. Yep. So kick us in there whenever you're ready. Appreciate y'all listeners giving us these questions. Just keep an eye on the social medias. I'll be asking these Ask Wolfie D or Ask Wolfie D questions. I'll be asking for some Ask Wolfie questions.
Get it the fuck out.
Yes, it is. Anyway, just keep an eye on this. Yeah, easy for me to say. Just keep an eye on the socials and it'll be there. Y'all, thank you so much. Happy New Year. Take us out, Wolfie D.
Said it all with a whole mouthful. You said it. Yes, thanks, y'all. Hope y'all had a great Christmas and have a happy New Year. And catch us again next week, live and in color with Wolfie D.
Oh, all right.
Hello?
Yes, I'm still here. Yeah, it sounded like you cut off for just a second. So the way we do this, we do it in 4 segments, Randy. We do like a early on BS deal where we kind of introduce you and we talk a little bit about what's been going on recently. Not much, just kind of, hey, I'm going to introduce you, say, hey, Wolfie's out sick. For the first time ever, we've had a guest host, and, Randy is the guy. And then we'll go into the top 10 resolutions. So we'll take a little break, play a commercial, then we'll come back and we'll split it in 2. So we do the top 5 or the bottom 5, 10 through 6, and then we take another break, do 5 through 1, then we take a small break, and then we'll do like a current affairs little conversation at the end. So
you do 10, then I do 10.
No, we'll do them together. So, like, here's how we do it with Wolfie and I, and you can do it however you want. We'll say, okay, Randy, since you are our guest, I'm going to say you go first with your number 10 top 10 pro wrestling resolution or whatever. And then you'll say, okay, Jimmy, mine, you know how to do it. But anyway, we'll do 10 through 6. And then after we'll take another break, and then we say, okay, 5 through 1. And then I'll do my 5, you do your 5, that, and back and forth. And such like that. The reason I do it that way is because Wolfie is the first to say his and the last to say his. So that way I do 10 through 6, and then I start 5 through 1. That way the listener is getting the main person, it's kind of they're getting them first and them last, if that makes any sense at all.
So you will tell your top 10 all the way. Then
no, we do 10 through 6, both of us together, and then we do 5 through 1, both of us together. So what we do is, okay, so like my number 10 is Midnight Express in the Hall of Fame. You and I will quickly discuss our thoughts on that. And then you will say your number 10, and you'll say, Jimmy, I think Coco Beware needs to carry his Byrd again. I'm making up something. Sure. And then we'll talk about that for a little second. And then we'll go on to number 9. And that way we're kind of breaking it down as we go. And then once we get to 6, we'll go to a break. And then we'll come back from break and we will say, all right, since you started number 10, Randy, I'm going to start number 5. And then I'll say my number 5 is, Wolfie and Jamie need to be bronzed, put in bronze or something. And then you'll say, okay, well, here's my number 5. And then we'll discuss it. Does that make sense?
Just pitch to him. No, it doesn't. So just pitch to me what we're doing before we do it.
I got you, brother. I'll leave
just say if it's time for me to say 10, just specifically say, Randy, I need your number 10. And
okay, hey, no problem. I'll lead you the whole way, brother. So all we're doing at the beginning segment, though, it's super simple. We just do a quick little BS, and I'll introduce you, and then you talk as you like, and then I'll introduce, and I'll say, you're our first time ever 3-time guest host, and you're also how was your Christmas, la-di-da, that kind of thing. It's just super simple BS talk at the first, okay?
Sounds good so far?
Sounds awesome, actually. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
What does he do it on, Skype?
He does it on Skype, too, but so I've tried to talk to him about buying a microphone, and he ain't doing it, and I'm not buying it for him, so.
Yeah, I have a professional microphone.
I can tell. You can tell. Yeah, you can tell. Okay, so it's nice. But even his voice with his phone sounds better than just on a phone call. I just don't ever like to force our guests to do that because, some of them may have it, but some of them may not, so.
This is how we should have done my part. I didn't know you had that capability. Whoopi always told me, well, y'all call me, blah, blah, blah. I hate doing stuff like this on the phone. I
agree. And, he's funny about that stuff because he doesn't want to bug people. And I'm like, man, I don't think it's an issue to ask somebody if they have Skype or Zoom or whatever. It's not a big deal,
No, it's one thing if they don't have a microphone going out. And I have a $200 microphone,
Exactly.
And $200 headsets. You wouldn't for a one time only ask them that, but you can certainly because you can get, even though I pay for Skype, it's not much, but you don't, I think you can do it without paying for it, right?
You can. I pay $2 a month to be able to call people on it. So that's how we were able to call you. But again, Wolfie just says, don't worry about it. I think, we've had so many issues with wrestlers at the last moment, some kind of technical bull happening. And I know you understand this more than anybody, having your own show. And so we've had to essentially, Wolfie just doesn't want to rock the boat on stuff. So again,
I'm easy like this. And, the only technical issues I have at times is Wi-Fi issues.
Internet,
so if we lose the connection, you can edit good, and this ain't live, right?
Right. No, not live a bit. Yeah. So it's super simple in that. But yeah, just follow my lead. I got you. You're the guest, special guest host. We've never had one, so I'm gonna make a big deal about that and stuff like that. So anyway, and people consider you the third member of PG-13 anyway, so it makes sense. All right. Okay, so we're going to go in now, and I'm going to bring us in on the first segment here. So,
how much in detail are you going to say about Wolfie?
I'm just going to say he's out sick. He's not feeling well, possibly the flu. We don't know yet, but there may be an emergency room visit, and we're just hoping the best for him.
So what's the real story?
That's the real story, but he actually said, hey, I'm feeling like crap. Can we push it till, Saturday or something? And I can't do it tomorrow and all this stuff. And his kids are there, and it's just, I don't want to
rodeo.
So anyway, but today I'm going to do Jay Leno, and you're going to be Johnny Carr. Anyway.
Okay.
All right. So
I got my list.
Okay, thanks, Rady. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Give Me... Oh, my God, I about said the wrong show. So this is the Doug Basham episode, and what I was thinking is, because I introduced the last show, I start introducing, you're like, hold on, hold it up. I'm here, Jimmy, something like that. And I'll be like, oh, okay. Wolfie's back, y'all, or whatever. Or do you think that's just dumb?
We can do it. We can make it work.
All right, let's just see if it'll work. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome one more time to the Live and in Color with Wolfie D podcast. And today we've got a very special.
Hey! What are you doing?
Oh, hey, dude!
You forgot that I was on here or something? I mean, what's the deal?
Oh my God, y'all! Wolfie D is back. Guess who's back?
And this
back
has my name on it, so I'm supposed to be introducing the shit, bro.
Okay, do it your way. Do it your way. Go
I'm just fucking with you. You did a fine job there, Jimmy. Yeah. But yes, I am back.
Is this thing on?
Finally. We are all together, gentlemen.
Hey, you know that old saying in the business about if you're going to be late, be so late they're happy to see you.
I think were you and Jamie masters at that?
Yeah, more. Because I'd usually ride with Randy, so I'd be there early.
What's your partner? So you're guilty by association because they always go like this, right? And this is Danny. Hey, where's Danny? I don't know. Supposed to be here.
Who was it, Jimmy? It was, Kurt Angle. And Kurt wrestled me a bunch of times, man. And just people get me and Jamie confused. And I know it's been years and shit, but something they asked him about, or they asked him about me when I had my heart attack or something, but he thought I was Jamie, and I don't know.
Oh, I love Bill Duck. I love Jamie. Yeah, but it was actually Conrad that kind of did the confusing because he was like, Wolfie D, that's Bill Dundee's boy, and then Kurt, God bless him, says, oh, I love Jamie, that kind of thing. So,
yeah.
Anyway,
we gotta kind of rush through this. I gotta leave at like 3 to go to my doctor's appointment. So we have already done the intro and stuff. So like right now we'll be like coming back from break, and I'll introduce you, and then we'll just start bullshitting.
Love it.
All right, buddy. Let it roll.
Thank you, by the way, Doug. So, yeah,
you are
go ahead.
Welcome, man. No problem. Thanks for having me on.
Yes, sir. All right, Wolfie.
All right.
We need an intro, and it just all you need to say is hey, this is Doug Basham, and you're listening to Live and in Color with Wolfie D. However you want to say it, you can say it in whatever way you want to, but we need just a little kind of intro there if you can.
You got it? Let me do it now?
Yes, sir.
Hey, everybody, this is Doug Basham, and you are listening to Live and in Color with Sir Wolfie D.
So many people use that, sir, and they always miss they always add a living, but you did great on that, man.
Yeah.
So I also need you to give one of the students there at OVW some shit, okay? Now, you don't have to do this, but there was a ZDP, Zach Pittman.
Yeah.
He was going to be on, I have another podcast. He was going to be on that show, and he told me that he was late for work, or that he had to stay over at work, but instead he went to Monday Night Raw. So just, yeah, maybe give him a little shit.
I will gladly give him shit. Oh, I won't give him a little. I'll give him a lot. You're trying to get yourself over. You're not trying to get yourself over. You got people here that try to help you get over. You can't make it because you're going to fucking Raw. Reschedule. Don't just lie. I'll give him. I'll give him 911.
Nothing major, but it was just funny because I saw him post about something on Raw, and I was like, "Dude, come on, man. Okay, that's fair. Whatever. All right, no big deal. But he'll be all right." Anyway, thanks, Doug and Wolfie. I'll let you go.
You got it, buddy.
Thank y'all so much.
You guys.
Good talking to you, Wolf. Thanks for having me on your show, brother, and best health and stay healthy, man. Okay.
Thank you, buddy.
All right, later. See you guys later.
Bye. I'm going to ask him what gave him the balls to use Slash as a name.
Oh, no, let me handle that.
All right, you got it. Hold on. Let me get him on now.
Hey, real quick.
Yeah.
Another thing that I think needs to be edited out of the Doug one. At the beginning, when I was talking about what I was, hey, what are you doing? I said, talking about the football. I don't think he knew what I was talking about. And I think both of y'all laughed. I don't know if that's a good thing or not.
Yeah, he said men in our. Yeah, he did not, and I already fixed it. So okay. Yeah. It was kind of rough. Yeah, definitely. All right, men in our sports, we're so dainty. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Dude ain't that dainty. I mean, it's so funny. You've come so full circle, Wolfie D. I've had times where you said, did we really interview Spellbinder? To now you're like, hey, there was this one spot. I just didn't really like the way he reacted to that. So you're coming a long way, kid.
Thanks.
All right, here we go.
Hello.
Hey, man.
What's up?
What you doing?
No, I'm waiting on you.
Waiting on me.
Like usual.
Jimmy, do y'all know each other, you and Jimmy?
I don't know Flash. No, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Flash, I'm Jimmy. Well, how you doing? I'm the co-host here. So.
How you doing?
Good, man. Good. I guess before we start, I always like to get this out of the way so we don't forget it. Can you do a little thing? We do a little intro on the show, and it's something basically like, hey, this is Flash Flanagan, and you're listening to Live and in Color with Wolfie D.
All right.
Whenever you're ready.
All right. Hey, this is Flash Flanagan, and I'm here Live and in Color with Wolfie D.
All right. Perfect.
Thank you.
Thanks. All right.
And we're gonna start this like we've already done the intro and whatnot, and so we're actually coming back from a break right now, and I'll bring us back, and then I'll introduce you, and then, dude, when I do this, I'm just gonna shoot the shit. Jimmy usually has questions written down. I call it in the ring, so I just go as we go. So if you think of something you want to say, or a funny story, or anything like that, man, it's open mic basically. So we'll start from there.
When it comes to current affairs, I want you to talk a little bit about last night, and then I'm going to talk about the possible sale at the end of it. But let's lead into current affairs and be like, Wolfie D, I think some people spotted you in Corbin, Kentucky, like that kind of thing. Let's use it for current affairs because I was anticipating there being a little better current affairs. Sorry, dude. I was up late last night.
But
I don't know.
Ain't even talked about as far as current affairs. We've not mentioned the whole Vince thing.
That's what we're going to do today. That's what we're doing today. Yeah, but I was just thinking, let's do the Corbin thing first, and then
start it with that.
Speaking of WWE, did you make an offer?
Talked to a couple people. Chris Abyss was awesome. He took care of us, man, a little more than we should have been. And then the guy that was the VIP guy, man. I don't know what I sent you last night. I don't remember. But,
yeah, some pictures, man. It was awesome.
No, of the conversation, me and Road Dogg, because I got there and we got it, and I felt like such a mark, man. I was standing in line.
I bet.
Thanks to on and forever, but so the guy that I already knew his name, I had the email and everything. His name was Billy Smith. He comes in like, "Hey, this is Billy here, and you guys have purchased the blah blah blah, and hey, we're gonna go have some fun," type shit, right?
Yeah, of course.
And then he's like, he had to get your name as you go through the line and whatnot. And so I showed him the email, and it's Road Dogg's email, and his name's on it too. So I said, "Hey, I'm supposed to show you this and whatnot. Hey, great to have you guys." So, okay. So we go do what everybody else is doing, and then we go down to do some other stuff. And I had texted Road Dogg, and I said, "I'm here." I said, "Tell Abyss to find me." He's like, "Tell one of the guys to go get him." So I went to that Billy guy. "Hey, Road Dogg said, go get Chris for me." "Dude, I'll do what I can, man. I'm so busy, blah, blah, blah." So I texted Road Dogg back and I said, "Okay, Billy Smith's a dick. Just text him to come find me." And he laughed. And then all of a sudden, Abyss comes up. We were in this little area where they brought up like 3 people or whatever to sign shit for the little bags that he got. I mean, Isaiah made out like a band man, but so anyway, he comes up there and like just fucking grabs me out of everybody and just is hugging, and we're talking and we go off.
Do you know who this is? Does anybody know who this is?
Had already like 2 marks in the thing to go, "Hey, can I ask you a question? Are you Wolfie?" And I'm like, "Yeah." So then he comes up and, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, "Man, anything extra you could do?" He goes, "No." He said, the minute Road Dogg, he said, "I came up here and found you." He said, "Just meet me at intermission over here." And then I seen Rod Hicks was there. He was sitting right next to us in the front row because I guess Luke got him in. And then I don't know if you remember this dude, man. I remembered his face. He passed me like upstairs before the show. His name's Ryan, and I think he wrestled in TNA as something like not Tempest or Triton or something like that.
Yeah.
So I saw him. I punched him on the arm as he went by me, and I went, "What's your name?" He goes, "Ryan." I said, "I know you." He goes, "Yeah, you do, Wolfie." I said, "Hey, what's up?" And we started talking, and then he's like, "Yeah, he called Rudy to get tickets," and I don't know where he was sitting or whatever, but he's like, "Yeah, what's going on?" or something. I said, I'll be down there. I'm going to talk to Abyss or whatever. So he brings his whole family. So then all of a sudden, I got him, his family, Rod, his kid, and then us. And Abyss told me just to meet him. And so when he walked up to the gate, I looked at him and I go, "I don't remember the big guy's name. I know it's Ryan." Then he looked at him and he remembered him. He goes, "Hey, man, what the fuck?" And I was like, "Okay, cool." So, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But then, he took us back and brought a few more people out and stuff like that. That big black dude is fucking huge, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'll tell you, before we get going, here's a little compliment that I got last night was Dolph Ziggler. Yeah, he walked up and I told Abyss, I said, "Yeah, I don't know him." I said, "He's a good worker." And he goes, "You don't know him?" I don't know. He goes, "Yeah, okay. Hey, Dolph, this is Wolfie D." And he's like, "Oh, yeah." And I swear to God, the dude grabbed my hand, called me sir, and like bowed at me. I was like, wow. This is the Dane, and we're just going to bullshit about whatever at the beginning, right?
Yeah. So you didn't like that Chris Champion video, did you?
Yeah, I did.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. 100%.
All right, cool.
So current affairs is going to be that, but at the beginning is...
I was thinking we would do that, and then it would lead into the Vince talk. So because I'm going to work it.
Beginning though is just heats out and what's up, right?
Yeah. So heats out, what's up, and I've got jury duty. Y'all put in the comments how grand jury duty works, that kind of thing. Anyway,
Yeah.
All right, go for it.
Hello,
Jax.
Yeah, man. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you. All right. So, I'm not sure if you guys know each other. Jimmy Street is my co-host, and of course, you know me. And
we worked at Salsa together, Jax. So
yeah, man, for sure.
Yeah, I didn't know if you. I was in there for a cup of coffee. I didn't know if you remember me. So, all right.
Yeah, man. Hey, better to have a cup of coffee than no drink at all.
That's right. That's right. All right. So
are you on speaker? I can't hear him good. Can you, Jimmy?
I can. He kind of sounds like he's in a hole a little bit. I was about to say that. So,
is this better?
That's much better.
Oh, way better. Way better. Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Hey,
now, I'm on speaker, but
that's perfect. No, that's perfect, Jax, right there. Jax, before we start, can you do one thing? Can you say, hey, this is Jax Dane, and whatever you go by or whatever you want to say, and you're listening to Live and in Color with Wolfie D?
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Yeah, you're ready. You're ready. Go for it.
Hey, this is Jax Dane. You are listening to Live and in Color with my man, Wolfie D.
All right. Perfect. Thank you, brother. All right.
I love it when they customize it like that. You know
me too. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I say whatever you want, you know? So, thank you for coming on, dude. I've been wanting you on for a while. So,
hey, man.
I saw you guys were doing it, man. I saw it, it flew across my radar a couple of times. I thought it was really cool that Wolfie is still in touch with the business and trying to pay attention to what's going on, man. That warmed my heart really well.
Cool.
Well, you say that the damn audio clip that you just gave me, please save that for a minute. Because let's get started, man. So here's the deal. We're coming back from break right now, and let's just get going. And,
all right,
and Jimmy, I'll bring it back.
All right, sounds good.
Let's take a quick time out and get a word from one of my dope-ass sponsors, and we'll be right back with more Live and in Color with Wolfie D.
Make your next move with American Express Business Platinum. Earn 5 times membership rewards points on flights and prepaid hotels booked on AmexTravel.com. And with a welcome offer of 150,000 points after you spend $20,000 on purchases on the card within your first 3 months of membership, your business can soar to new heights. Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/business-platinum. Amex Business Platinum. Built for business by American Express.
McCrispy strips are now at McDonald's. I hope you're ready for the most dippable chicken in McDonald's history. Dip it in all the sauces. Dip it in that hot sauce in your bag. Dip it in your McFlurry. Your dip is your business. McCrispy strips at McDonald's.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Give Me Back My Pro Wrestling, the podcast that's based on the old school but can still help you find the good stuff from today. Jimmy Street and the Plastic Chic, Jared, are the undisputed tag team champions of the wrestling podcast world. From thought-provoking topics to superstar interviews to action figure expertise. This team does it all, and all they ask is, give me back my pro wrestling! Every other Thursday, wherever you listen to podcasts.
At the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event, get deals so right, it almost feels wrong. Now's the best time to get that Hyundai you've always wanted. Plus, every new Hyundai comes with America's best warranty and 3 years or 36,000 miles of limited complimentary maintenance. Don't think you can get away with all that? Think again. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. It's a great day for a new Hyundai.
Hey, it's Bill Simmons from the Bill Simmons Podcast. The NBA playoffs are here, and Michelob Ultra is getting you closer to the game than ever with courtside seats and more. Enter now at MichelobUltra.com/courtside. Michelob Ultra Superior Access Courtside 2024 to 2025 sweepstakes. No purchase necessary. Open to U.S. residents 21 or older. Ends on July 1st, 2025. Multiple entry periods. Visit michelobultra.com/superior access/courtside for free entry deadlines and official rules. Message and data rates may apply. Void where prohibited.
For that too, but anyway, I don't know. We may do that.
This might end up being a two-parter.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah,
not against it. So let's just roll with it, man.
All right, man. Hold on. Let me get him on the line here. So,
did you have him on your other show, or was that just you just were talking to him and you called me?
Just talking to him and called you.
Hello,
Tony Falk.
What's happening?
What are you happening?
You are.
I'm chilling, brother.
What you fixing to do today? You finna watch this game?
No.
All right.
I've just been hanging around the crib. We did that show last night. Doug Gilbert was there and Jeff was there.
Oh, you went and did that show?
Yeah, we did that show up there in Ashland City, man, and it was about probably, I'm guessing, 600 to 700. They had over 400 something tickets sold pre-sale. It was good.
That's good. Deal. It looked like a good crowd. So
yeah.
So we just do this like we told you, conversational, man, just like a car trip. You know, nothing formal. We will bug you with some questions, but you can.
Right.
If you don't, if something doesn't flow right, we'll go a different direction. You know what I mean?
Right.
Before we get it started, though, we always get the guest to say this little gimmick here. And basically all it is, hey, this is Tony Falk, and you're listening to Live and in Color with Wolfie D. Something to that effect. Is that cool?
But put it in your words and your tone.
Put it in your,
Don't do a two Falk like yo peoples. This is two Falk for sure, and you're listening to Live and in Color with Wolfie D. No,
I think that's good. That's acceptable.
No, they had me to do something like that.
Whatever you want. Yeah, go ahead.
No. Hello, this is Tony Falk, and you are listening to In Live in Color with Wolfie D.
All right, perfect.
Did that sound okay?
I like the first one better.
Yeah. But try it one more time, because it was Live and in Color.
I thought I messed that up. It's Live and in Color with Wolfie D.
Yeah, you're good.
All right.
Go ahead.
Everybody, this is Tony Falk, and you are listening to Live and in Color with Wolfie D.
That's beautiful. I love it. Well, I'm going to use both, though. I can't lie.
It's simple, man.
Yeah.
It's just use whatever you want and mess it up. Yeah.
What's funny, Tony, is everybody adds Live and in Living Color to it, and that's not the name of the show. Yeah.
I know. It's not the name, but that's how their brain works. See, when they hear that one word, when you hear live, what it go with it? And then,
I mean, I've had to edit all Hall of Famers, Tony, so don't feel bad, brother. You're
so no jabroni
great.
Like Tony. Yeah, I'm a jabroni, but Hall of Famers, everybody.
I'm just
we'll
saying
get that when we start doing the show. Let's get ready to let's go record this.
Yeah, bring it in. It's ready. You're good. Great job, guys. Seriously. Yeah. Thank y'all so much.
Great
Tony,
show.
you're the best, brother.
Did I do it?
You did it great. Thank you.
Home run.
Yeah.
How will LT be able to listen to this? Do you got to join something?
No. I'll get you some links. I'll get you once it drops. It'll be dropping next Monday. So the first weekend of February, or the first. I'm sorry, the 30th. Good. The 30th.
Oh, the 30th of the month. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, y'all hit me up when you want to do it again and see how this goes. Did I?
All right,
so
buddy.
I didn't sound like an idiot.
No, you sound great. You were awesome.
Okay, then. Thank
Means
you.
the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Airwolf.
Love you, Airwolf.
See you, buddy.
Love y'all.
Bye.
Love y'all.
Love you, man. Bye. There was certain parts during his interview that you were like, Jimmy, come on in. I'm like, I'm just listening. I'm just having a shot. Y'all keep going. Oh, man, that's funny.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, Jimmy. How you guys doing?
We're good, brother. This is Wolfie D here. Wolfie Ryan.
Hey,
I'm like you.
Bro.
I'm sorry.
Wolfie. How you
Long
doing?
time no hear, no see.
Right? I'm gone as a ghost.
I seen a few. Ohio Valley comes on down here in Somerset. Usually, I think it's on Saturday mornings or something. I checked you out a couple of times, man. With the new, and you've been around for a minute, but I mean, you kind of evolved it now. I like it, man. But we'll save some of that for the show. But thanks for coming on, dude. And
hell yeah.
What we're gonna do is Jimmy, you want him to do the little thing real quick?
So yeah, we got to do a little intro, man. So also I've got a deal that I want to, I know, so I'm a legit musician too. That's how I moved to Nashville. And then I met Wolfie D and ended up in the wrestling business, and then now I do a podcast with him, but I came to Nashville as a musician. So I'm all about some music too, man. And I've got actually a list of players, and we're going to do a little segment called the name game, but basically all it is I'm going to list a bunch of guitar players, and I'm going to let you do like a 1 to 10 on them or something. But anyway, we'll talk about that in a little bit. But can you do an intro for us? So it's basically something like, hey, this is Ryan Von Rockit, and you're listening to Live and in Color with Wolfie D. But you can do it however you want to do it. Say it however you want to say it. Accent, it would be awesome too.
Okay, hell yeah. You got it.
You're ready to go.
Well, hello. Good to hear everybody, and it's you're welcome for hearing me. This is Ryan Von Rockit, and you're listening to Living in Color with Wolfie D. And mates, you better rock hard and rock often, but rock hard mostly.
Thank you, dude. That's awesome.
No problem.
Yeah, it's very Nigel. It's very Spinal Tap, man. I love it, dude. Yeah.
We'll get into all that. That's exactly what ended up evolving to, So
yeah, you're a killer player, bro. You're killer, man. You're really good. Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
It's funny, after all the years of wrestling, it ends up being when you start working and the bumping just becomes second nature. It's just like the guitar playing was,
Right. Right.
Yeah. I've been doing that since I think I got lessons for like my 6th birthday or something. So it takes that long of wrestling to get that comfortable with it too,
Oh, I'm sure.
Right,
yeah. We'll get into that.
Let's start over. Yeah. Let's don't get ahead of ourselves. Let's start recording. And I'm bringing us back from break. I'm going to introduce you, and then we'll we tell everybody this. Look, Jimmy does research. Jimmy writes shit down. I call it in the ring. So we're just going to roll.
He's calling his spots. You're on the fly.
Exactly. Exactly.
We're
a pretty good team like that.
Yeah, we work out well with that. Yeah.
All right.
This is Jack.
Hey, what's up, Jack? How are you doing? This is Jimmy.
I'm good, man. How are you?
Good, brother.
Hey,
good,
Jack.
bro.
This is Wolfie. How are you, man?
Excellent.
Awesome.
Thanks for coming on, man.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for having me.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Our pleasure.
I've seen most of your videos, and they're good. I like them.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
But we'll get into that in a minute. So what we'll do here is we've already done the open, and we're coming back from commercial, and I'll introduce you, and we'll roll from there. And as I tell every guest that I have, I do no research. I call it in the ring. Jimmy writes all his spots down, so we'll have fun.
Sounds good.
All right.
Before we start, can you do a quick intro for us? Basically, all it is like, hey, this is Jack Vaughn, the veteran Jack Vaughn, whatever you want to say, and you're listening to Live and in Color with Wolfie D.
Yeah, absolutely. This is the veteran Jack Vaughn, the last real professional wrestler, and you are listening to Live and in Color with Wolfie D.
All right. Perfect. He didn't say living, Wolfie.
I know.
He gets points.
Live and in living color. Wolfie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hello?
Hello. Stro.
Speaking.
Hey, what's up, brother? How are you?
Good. How you doing?
I'm
good. Hey, Jimmy, how you doing?
Good, man. Sorry. It's like, hey, this is a random call just at the same time you were going to do a show. So, Wolfie D, you here?
I am here. What's up, buddy?
Wolfie, brother, how you doing?
I'm doing all right, man. Doing all right. It's good to hear from you, man. Many, many years.
Oh, been way too long. Oh, my God.
So where are you, Stro?
Well, currently I'm in outside of Dallas, Texas. Yeah.
I'm living up in Mooresville, so I was like thinking you might be not too far from me, but now you're really far.
I used to live in Mooresville.
That's true.
Yeah.
How long ago was that?
This was like back when I was breaking into business, like the latter 80s.
Okay, that's awesome. What part of Mooresville, if you don't? I'm sure it's so different now. You know how things are, but
I was staying in an apartment complex just down the street from the Nelson Royals.
Oh, the Boot World.
Store.
Yeah,
and
love that place.
That's where one of the places I was trained at was him and Gene Anderson had the school there, and then Ivan had another school on the other part of Charlotte, right? So I was going back and forth.
That's
both
awesome.
places.
Well, all right, let's save it for the show here. All right.
All right.
This is
awesome.
good material here. All right, Wolfie, kick us in, brother.
All right, so this is the kind of way we roll. We've already done the intro and everything to the show. We went to break, and then we'll come back, and I'm just going to bring us back from break and introduce you, and then we'll talk. And as I tell all my guests, I call it in the ring. Jimmy does all the research and calls his spots, on paper. So I'm going to call it in the ring. So we are coming back from break. All right.
Normally, what somebody will say is, hey, this is Stro, Maestro, whatever you want to say your name as, and you're listening to Live and in Color with Wolfie D.
Okay.
Just whenever you're ready.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Papa Stro, Gorgeous George III, Robbie Eagle, all the above. And you're listening to Live and in Living Color with Wolfie D.
All right. Thanks, brother. That's yeah, I'm thinking. When did the funeral happen? Last weekend? I'm trying to think. I didn't know Tony Khan was there, bro. Did you see him?
No, I never saw him. That was the background. He was there. But yeah. So the 21st was the last two. By the time this airs,
be the 6th. So yeah, 2 weeks.
Calendar over. I keep having to flip back and forth. I'm like, the blank spot, no numbers in it.
Yeah. So yeah, 2 weeks. I mean, I obviously somber, but I think like also you could laugh a little probably if something made you laugh or whatever. Yeah. So let's do an intro. Just say like how things are going, whatever, and then we're gonna go into the first segment, and then we'll talk about the funeral, and then
take a break after the normal intro.
Yeah, after the normal intro.
I thought you meant.
No, we'll do a quick little intro, and then we'll just kind of talk about like quickly, kind of say like, yeah, man, you wanted to do this show, in tribute to your buddy, the man that helped y'all make it to where you always wanted to be. And, I want this, you say what you want to say, but what I would like is I would like it to be something that maybe somebody could listen to on down the line and kind of, it kind of be fresh at all times. You know what I mean? So, so there's a series of 4 videos, but the first one, to make sense, it would need to start with Memphis and me, and then Memphis fans. But we'll start at first talking about the funeral. So, and then I'll say something like, hey, we saved it for this episode. You went a couple weeks ago, but we knew that we were going to do a tribute show. We had a thing lined up already and that kind of thing. So,
all right. Hey guys, it's Wolfie D. Would like to thank. Let me start that over.
So let me ask you this then, and this is part of the question technically. So he said, so you kind of said the answer to this, but yeah.
All right. Hang on one second. Jamie's texting me. Hang on.
All right.
Hang on, man. I'm sorry.
You're good.
He don't have his rhymes downloaded or nothing, but he's like, I'll still do it. I'm not prepared.
We booked this days ago, man.
I had a good feeling he wouldn't, unless I downloaded it for him, sent it to him or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's keep going until he messages.
All right.
Okay. He says he's still on for. Okay.
All right. Okay.
I don't think I've listened to the whole thing before.
Oh my God. So you don't know who that dude is?
I have no clue.
Like, I gotta imagine he was a jobber in Memphis. I'm telling you, I can't.
What was that? What show was that?
I don't know. That dude, that interviewer is so recognizable.
Where he's at and whatever.
Well, where's Motley Crue from? Do you know him?
Yeah. He's from down around Memphis, I guess. That's where I always knew him from.
God.
Like Mississippi, something like that. What?
I just miss wrestling like that, man. Like back when like 2/3 of the guys couldn't cut a promo to save their lives. But then like the 1/3 of the guys were amazing, So,
yeah.
Oh man. But he's like, Jumpin' Jeff Farmer, you've got something to say for Motley Crue, don't you? And he's like, yep. I'm coming at you full force. Oh, man. Anyway, all right, let's...
When I get mad, I get mad. Remember that on Sesame Street, I think?
Yeah.
Goat or something?
Yeah.
I get mad.
Yeah. Do you remember on Sesame Street the guy who played piano and could never get the song right?
Beat his head on it?
Yeah. He made me sad.
Huh?
He made me sad.
Damn.
I remember when I was a kid, I was like, God, I'm so sad for that guy, you know?
Damn.
Yeah, I can't. Anyway. And then there was Polly Darton.
I don't remember that.
Oh, somebody asked a question on YouTube that I will have to get in on Ask Wolfie, and I want to give you the heads up on it. He says, the term Bert's Boys. Is there truth to that term? And then
I can work with that.
Yeah, I figured you could. All right.
Is that at the end of we're not doing that today, are we?
We don't have to. No, I was just saying that was a question that came through. I was like,
yeah.
All right, let me get him dialed up here. Randy Hogan. Oh, yeah. Freak out.
Randy.
Well, brother.
What are you doing?
Good.
Good to hear
Good
from you.
to talk to you.
You too. Jimmy, my co-host, I think he's contacted you before. He's on here with us.
What's up, Randy? How you doing, brother?
Hey, Jim. Good. How are you doing?
Yeah, good to have you on the show, man. It's been on the list for a while. We're sorry it's taken me so long to get you lined up here, but
I am honored to be on it.
Well,
stop it.
Means a lot. Real quick before we get us started, we always get like this little radio intro thing where we say like, "Hey, this is Randy Hogan, and you're listening to Live and in Color with Wolfie D." If you don't mind, give us one of those before we get started.
Live and in Color.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Whenever you want.
You're ready, brother.
Oh, okay. Well, let me tell you something, brother. Randy Hogan here, and it's Live and in Color with Wolfie D. You are listening. You are in the right place. Don't tune out. Ooh.
That was awesome.
Perfect.
That was perfect. Great. Loved it. Because you know what? He did it well in one take, and he didn't say live and in living color.
I know. He gets extra points for that.
Extra points.
Oh.
Every Jake the Snake.
Yeah.
Everybody
wants to say live and in living color with Wolfie D.
Uh-huh.
We just go with it, and then Jimmy edits it out later. Edits the living part.
I mean, I can't count the number of people that have said it. I mean, Stro just said it, and I had to fix his, so it's all good. But we're happy to have you, brother. So
it's because of the TV show or the song,
right?
Cult of Personality, then
right.
Living Color. Anyway, all right. So, Randy, what we're going to do is I'm going to bring us in because we have already done the intro and everything, talking about me and him just BSing and then saying who's coming on. Then we take a commercial break, and right now we're coming back, and then we're just going to roll, man. I'll tell all my guests this. I call it in the ring. Like, I don't have anything written down, but Jimmy does.
Perfect.
Jimmy does.
Perfect.
Man. He's got a bunch of stuff. So,
best of both worlds. I like it.
We try, man.
Right. Thank you, Randy.
Thank you so much, guys. Wolfie, I hope I would cross your path again up there.
Yes, sir. Are you coming up? We're up there the 17th and 18th with Eric. I don't know if you're up there for that or whatever. March 17th.
No.
Yeah.
So I'm usually an afterthought with Eric. You know, if he's got room for one person or somebody cancels, whatever, he knows he can call me the day before I leave. So
I got you.
Let's get you some clam chowder and
yeah.
Hey, let me tell you, brother.
That's awesome.
All right, guys. Thank you so much.
Take care, man.
Sir.
Thank you. We'll talk soon.
Bye.
And now a word from our sponsor.
This episode is brought to you by PetSmart. Stop by for Yappy Hour with your pet at PetSmart. Save $5 on walk-in grooming services like nail trims, ear cleaning, brushing, and more. No appointment needed every weekday from 2 to 6 p.m. And while you're there, Yappy Hour includes exclusive in-store deals, like 25% off pet toys. Visit services.petsmart.com/grooming to learn more.
Whether your business has 6 floors or 6 employees, Walmart Business has everything you need to save time, money, and hassle. You can restock your break room with bulk ordering or bulk up your ordering team with shared payments. And you can get it all delivered straight to your business's door, whether that's on Wall Street or Main Street. Walmart Business. It's the Walmart you love, now for your business. Learn more at business.walmart.com.
Vitamin Water Zero Sugar has great taste, zero BS, and obviously zero sugar. For those with zero room in their calendar. Zero patience for slow walkers. Those who get 0 hours of sleep on a Saturday night. Have zero filter, zero given, and zero interest in grabbing a plain, boring water. Grab a delicious Vitamin Water Zero Sugar today.
Are you a pro wrestling fan? Well, stop by Captain's Corner, where you can get autographed photos, cards, magazines, and figures from all of your favorite wrestling superstars of the past, present, and future. You'll also be able to participate in live signings in the weeks and months to come. Make sure to stop by Captain's Corner on Facebook and give us a holler. Remember, cheers to the working man.
Oh, dude, that's awesome. That's so cool, man.
And then this will be Jamie once I put his face on it.
Nice. Yeah. That's awesome. Very cool, man.
You like it?
I love it. Yeah.
I like it. I love it. I want it.
Yeah. Are those gig marks on your forehead?
Yeah. I mean, that's what I look like, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
When I draw myself, I hate it, especially like in cartoon form. I mean, it's okay.
Right.
I guess it resembles me enough for a slam buddy. I don't know.
Oh, it definitely does. Yeah.
I wish I could put Jamie's hat on him, but I mean, it just wouldn't work out right. My head would be, I'd have to give myself a Kid and Play fucking flat.
And also, like, he didn't wrestle in it, you know, so.
Right. All right, man. Are you ready?
We're rolling. Yeah. Hello. Yes, sir. We are calling about your chlamydia recent contraction.
Yeah, she's not here right now, but she'll be home about 4. You talking about my housekeeper, Chlamydia, down there? She's my housekeeper.
Yeah. I knew a dancer named Chlamydia one time.
Yeah, one time I did. I married her. And we got 2 kids, STD and LMNOP, both of them. They're doing real well in life. I have to walk outside and get in my car and plug my phone in because, as usual, I am unprepared.
Well, hey, Jamie, and we appreciate you all the same, brother. So,
well, you know what? You are sure welcome. And the next time we get together, I'm gonna bring a right and a left shoe.
That's awesome.
Hey, man. So let's talk. By the time this airs, we're gonna be, I don't know, a few weeks out. You know, Jerry Jarrett unfortunately passed away, so I felt the need to do a show on that. So we're actually we're going to be time traveling right now, because by the time this airs, we will have gotten back from Philadelphia, as to where we not have yet gone to Philadelphia and New York.
Check this out. All of a sudden, just a bunch of money came in my pocket like we've already been. Got a pocket full of money right now. That's good. You do it again. Wolf, do it again.
That's the best.
But hey, listen, for real, is this the one that I know showed last year? Is that where we're going this time when we time travel?
Not the exact same convention, but the same areas. So that'll be fun. All right, Jamie, are you wanting us to just call you back in a few?
Well, here's the thing. I'm going in the house to grab the key, and literally Dollar General store is right across the street. I'm just going to buy a C charger because, of course, I don't have one with me because, you know, I'm unprepared.
Go do that. We'll give you like 15 minutes and call you back.
Yeah, I'll call y'all right back or shoot you a text and say I'm ready. I just got to get
that's
plug
fine.
it in. All right. I'll be right back.
All right.
How long have we been going here?
43 minutes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah. That's pretty.
I'll hit you up when you text me back.
All right, man. Sounds good.
Text me back.
All right. Later. It was like you just had to bring it up, and he was like, "I'm here."
Right after you said that, I got an answer back to yes.
It's just like, thank God.
Yeah.
So I need you to do the outro again. I stepped on you when you were talking. So just say something like, all right, guys, we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back with Ask PG-13 Anything. Okay. Do you mind?
All right. Yeah. All right, guys. After this break, we'll be right back to Ask PG-13 Anything. And I mean anything. Were y'all talking to me?
I love it.
Fine. Perfect.
I love it.
All right, then.
That's awesome. All right. That was amazing.
I came online and there y'all was telling me what to say. I did it.
That's amazing. I love it. All right. So, we are back with we are back with Ask PG-13 Anything.
But thank you, Jamie. Thank you, everybody, for listening. And, dude, I will see you soon. Everybody, tune in next week for Live and in Color with Wolfie D.
All right.
Thank you, guys. Your mother,
Yeah.
Jamie. All right, boys. Love you. Be safe.
Thank you, buddy. You're the best.
See you, buddy.
See you.
See y'all. Bye.
Hey, I forgot to tell you, too, George called me last night, and two-man Pirate Trip's trying to recruit him to come on there. And he's like, I don't know who these guys are. He's like, do you know who it is? He started telling me some of the stuff. And then when he said two-man Power Trip, I said, yeah. I said, I've been on there before. He said, well, they were wanting me to come on here, but if you're going to do part 2 with me, said, I'd rather give you the stories than them. And I said, oh, I appreciate that. So
that's awesome.
We're definitely going to do part 2 with him soon.
Okay. Awesome. I love it.
He said, do you think we should wait a little while? And I said, well, I know where you're coming from. I'm kind of like booking. I said, but my feeling on this podcast stuff is, get it while it's hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because, I mean, honestly, for the most of it, we could do another name game. You know what I mean? Because I kind of like how we did it the other show where, I would bring up a name and then you would just kind of say, okay, I got a name real quick. Here, try this one, and because I can go through a whole list. So,
right.
I mean, if you would be cool with that,
Let's knock this out, brother.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead. Bring us in.
Okay.
Hello?
Hey. What's up, Dad?
Hey, what's going on?
Let's get this show on the road. You're late for everything you do, ain't you?
Excuse me, you were 2 days late. I'm sorry. Tell me.
True story.
Hey, before we get going real quick, we always get Derrick, I'm Jimmy. We've met a couple times back in the day, but it's nice to meet you officially here.
Gotcha.
We always do this little intro thing where it's like, hey, this is Derrick King and you're listening to Live and in Color with Wolfie D. Can you do that for us real quick?
Yeah, let me, I got to practice in my head. Hey, this is Derrick King. You listen to Live and in Living Color?
Live and in color. No living.
Live and in color. Rush your mother.
Live and in color.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
With Wolfie D.
Yeah.
Okay, just tell me when.
You're ready, brother.
Okay. Hey, this is Derrick King. You listen to Live and in Color with Wolfie D.
Perfect. All right. No wasting time on that one. I like it.
There you go.
All right, cool.
Right, so the way we're going to start this, we've already done the intro and everything, and basically we're coming back from a break, and we've said we'll be back with Derrick King. So I'm going to bring us back in, and we're just going to start rolling. And I've had to go outside because all the kids are in there, and I know I'll be cussing and screaming and yelling and shit. So we might have some, like you've just heard a car go by me. So
I got you, bro.
It might fuck shit up. I'll do my best though. I wonder if I should you think I should take it off speaker, Jimmy? Would that help, you think?
Let's hear it. Try it with them.
All right. I mean, there's no cars right this second, but I don't know if that helps at all.
Is that off speaker? Is that right?
Yeah.
now?
Yeah.
That sounds better, actually. Yeah.
Okay.
Do that.
All right. It's just harder for me to hear this way for some reason.
Well, whatever works for you, dude. Just do it.
Okay. All right.
All right, guys, we are back.
Still live and in color on the Wolfie D. We got a cap for your dome.
My cat Freddie loves to be brushed and cuddled. But stirring up his cat allergens meant sneezing and itchy eyes. Then I found Purina One Live Clear. It's cat food that reduced the major allergen and my suffering in as little as 21 days. Now, we feel closer than ever. If you have issues with cat allergens, you really need to try Purina One Live Clear.
Try new Purina One Live Clear today. Purina One, a difference from day one.
Here at the Almond Joy Factory, where tropical vibes abound, we use soft, fresh-tasting coconut.
The crunchiest almonds and delicious chocolate candy.
Ah, but do you know what our most important ingredient is? Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't.
Almond Joy's got nuts and something even way better than that. Yes, Almond Joy is made with almonds and joy.
This episode is brought to you by GM Genuine Parts and AC Delco. Get the most out of your vehicle with GM Genuine Parts and AC Delco original equipment. The only parts designed, engineered, tested, and backed by General Motors. You can find your perfect fit for most makes and models and choose from 3 tiers of parts, including GM OE or gold and silver aftermarket parts. Visit gmparts.com for more information.
How does PwC take your company to the leading edge? They bring the sharpest minds in tech to your team, so you can bring the ideas that will transform your business. They're passionate about your industry, so you can walk into any room with every advantage. And they're with you every step of the way, so you can know you're headed in the right direction. PwC builds for what's next, so you can get there now. Get started at pwc.com/us/leading edge.
Support for Live and in Color with Wolfie D is brought to you by Manscaped, who is the best in men's below-the-waist grooming. Manscaped offers precision-engineered tools for your family jewels. Manscaped recently launched the Ultimate Men's Hygiene Bundle, the Performance Package. Join over 4 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with this exclusive offer for you. 20% off and free worldwide shipping with the code WOLFIE at manscaped.com. If my math's correct, that's about 8 million balls.
So that was another great episode. Hey, Wolfie, tell them where they can find you on social media.
Jimmy, they can find me in the club, bottle full of bub. I'm just kidding. They can find me on Facebook. My personal page is Warren Wolf, WOLFE. I'm on Instagram at Warren Wolf 13.
You can always find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube at Live Wolfie D. Here's the thing. Wolfie always has offers for his autographed photos. He has a selection of some awesome photos from throughout his career that he will autograph and personalize any way that you want him to. Just contact him either directly at his personal Facebook page or through any one of our other pages, and we'll make sure you get in contact directly with Wolfie. Get those photos, right, Wolfie?
Yeah, I've got some good stuff on there, to help with the podcast.
Folks, if you can't get out to a show to meet Wolfie D, there's nothing like that, especially for the fans of PG-13 and Wolfie D. And before we go, you can always find me, your host, Jimmy Street, at James Rock Street on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube.
And hey, Jimmy, before we go real quick, I just want to add in there, from the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate, first of all, the work you've done for this podcast. You have worked your butt off. Secondly, the people that are liking the page. Beyond that, even more, is the people that are listening, and we really appreciate that.
Yeah, and remember, guys, the podcast drops a new episode every Monday at noon, and our past episodes are streaming now on demand on all major podcast formats. Thanks again.
I got a cap for you don't. He got a cap for you don't. I got a cap for you don't. He got a cap for you don't. He got a cap for you don't. And here we go. The original white boy that came out sagging, not bragging, don't be hating, cause I'm spitting the truth. Still live and in color. Bum rush your mother, utilize a hubcap unlike any other. Back in the day, I was NOD, and I was P to the G, plus the 1 and the 3. In case you forgot, they call me Wolfie D. Been cloned and copied so many times, tired of suckers taking credit for what is mine. You know who you are, without me name dropping. Wrestling's first white boy coming out hip-hopping. Been doing it like this since 92. Laid low for a while and you thought I was through. Listen real close to these rhymes that I've injected. This shit's so sick it makes your ears get infected. Mad skills, no faking, there is no one great. Cause I'm bringing more folks than Obi-Wan or Vader. Not here to play games, so you better beware. You don't like me, so what? I really don't care. Like time I keep ticking. rocking and I can't be stopped. You sucker step to the side unless you wanna get dropped. With my finish, I'll straight knock you out. Please allow me to tell you what it's all about. Gonna wind it up, then I'm driving it home. It's Wolfie D, baby. I got a cap for your dome. I got a cap for your dome. We got a cap for your dome. We got a cap for your dome.
This has been a James Rock Street production.